other day, I was actually working like my real job. And I'm always gonna do my job and do it well, but it was just something about, like I was just there and I was reading this email and I just felt like, I felt tired. But the moment I put the camera on the table and just looked at it, my ninjas, I felt amazing. Wow, I wonder where the heck he's going. It is, why he out there? It's like cold like crazy today. Man, and it's windy. Oh man, now quick side note, Baby Sky Money had the roughest night he's ever had, like in his life. Man, I'm talking like no sleep. I mean, he like legit woke up just screaming at the top of his lungs, like non-stop for like maybe 4 hours. So although I'm happy, my energy level is a little low, so I apologize. And even now, even right now, I'm sitting in a meeting and it's like, it is so draining and boring. And all I could think about is getting out and making the next video. Oh man, so I remember when I first started, like this whole like vlogging game. And pimping, not for nothing, like your boy Sky Money is extroverted, like super extroverted. But vlogging, there's just something about vlogging in public that's just so weird. And to be honest, like it was a bit scary. And it's definitely a weird type of like fear that you get when you're like vlogging, especially vlogging in public. Like you already have that fear of like being in front of the camera even when you're by yourself. But the fear that like creeps up on you when you're like vlogging in public and like it's like Machiavelli, all eyes on me kind of thing. Cause for some reason, it feels like everybody's watching you. Like I feel like that person in the car right there is trying to pull up on me. Same with this guy right here. And the craziest thing about the whole situation is that none of that's true. Like nobody really cares. And the more and more I've done it, the more practice I've had just being out or even being inside vlogging, just consistently pumping out like content. Man, it is windy. I realized that the fear of vlogging not only goes away, but vlogging literally like cures other fears. Like Pimpin, like hear me out. And now I could be totally wrong and like completely full of it. But it seems like certain things that I was like scared of in the past, they're no longer there anymore. And now Pimpin, I know I'm a boss, I know I'm a thug, but not for nothing, certain things just don't scare me as much anymore. They just don't. And now something else I noticed along with like being better about fear is like my ability to take risk. No joke, even with having kids and having a family, usually I would say like, nah when it comes to certain things, but now I'm all like, I'm about it now. Random trip to London, I'm about it. Having only one camera in my camera bag, man, full throttle, let's go. And actually speaking of risk, Pimpin', if you wanna take a risk and buy me a coffee, don't be shy, the link is down below. And if not, no tea, no shade, cause I ain't a hater and my hood will never let me be a hater. Huge shout out to everyone who has bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. You guys know you are some ninja bosses. You know what though, to be real, something that I've noticed that I think has a lot to do with this whole like fear issue might actually be because of my like confidence boost that I got from like just making videos in the vlog. Like ever since I've taken on this journey and this like task of like just putting out a video a week, putting out a vlog a week or an episode a week, like I have noticed this significant change where my confidence has also boosted just my level of like my way of saying no. I'm not as afraid to say no or set boundaries as I used to be. Like I used to be all about that yes, especially when it came to like jobs and like friends and things. But again, I'm telling y'all, with that confidence boost, I learned how to set boundaries. Boss! I've also learned how to push myself beyond what I thought my limit was. Because every time I think I hit that ceiling or that limit, like there's always just a little bit more to go. And each time I'm just pushing through that limit every time. I'm also noticing that a lot of people are coming to me for help, which has happened before in my other channels, but not like this, not since I started this vlog channel. And that is something that I can really appreciate about vlogging, just the fact that I get to help more people, like more people than I ever could with my travel channel or my animation channel. So Pimpin', I'm gonna be real, at the end of the day, I honestly feel like vlogging can help with a lot of other things that you may not even know. I mean, because I didn't know, and I I'm still shocked by it. I honestly thought that it was gonna be mostly creative improvement, which there have been. There's been a ton of creator growth and improvement. But the character growth is what I am the most shocked about. I'm just like a different person. And my ninjas, I mean that in the best way. Oh man, not for nothing, it was a long day today at work. But quick side note, it is nice to be able to come out when I'm done with work and it still be light out, like Pimp. Come on. But yeah, Pimp, it's little things like that that make me like extremely happy. Yeah, it was definitely a long day, but got a lot done, not gonna lie. I feel great. Hopefully baby Sky Money is feeling a lot better, cause man, I think it was his teeth. I think that's what was bothering him, cause he had a really hard time sleeping last night. It was probably the worst he's ever been. You know, when I think about it, I still cannot believe how many benefits there are to like just something like vlogging. And I'm just being dead honest. Like when I sat down and I thought about it, that's when it kind of all hit me. And to be honest, I feel like there's even more benefits to it than that. I mean, but I already know y'all a bunch of thugs, and I know y'all ain't got all day. So how about we just save the rest of that for another video? Oh man, not for nothing, I am probably the luckiest person ever to be able to do stuff like this. Like, for real, like I have no complaints. Pimpin', that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And a huge shout out to everybody who bought me a coffee. And if you want to buy me a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. But if not, no tea, no shade, because you already know I ain't a hater. My hood never let me be a hater. Thanks again for watching. And also, before you go, let me know in the comments below, do you think vlogging has benefits? Because I'm going to be real. I didn't realize that there was a lot of benefits that I've experienced myself through just vlogging that I've never really experienced with any of my other channels. And that's just being dead honest. So like them comments up down below, letting me know. Thanks again for watching, Pimp It, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I'm not tired, because man, I ain't gonna lie, I was tired. Man, I hope he sleeps. Pray for me.